talking about, there's this meme where it's like you see this guy and he's like thinking about bills and money and like his family and all these different things. And he's just like, the thought bubbles are going crazy and it's just stress. And then he goes into the mats and he just, leaves it all on the mats, and he comes out and his like thought is like, his brain is clear. When people are going through these issues and like what Tyler was talking about, there is an actual chemical thing and hormones happening to your body. Cortisol's in your body. You're stressed. There's things there's physical attributes, and Gareth and Tyler both have degrees in this, so they can actually talk about it probably a little bit better than I can. But there's an actual chemical response happening in your body. And then when you go do these things, when you go, and you go make contact with another human being and you're playing that mental chess and you're sweating and you're exhausted, this is down regulating your cortisol and increasing your dopamine. And this is the reason why we have guys feel better after they do this. Same thing with like working out or CrossFit or, across the board. It is to down regulate stress hormones and increase that dopamine response. And that's where you start to feel better. And so I think there's it's not just doing the thing, there's an actual chemical reaction that's happening inside of our brains and our bodies that is causing this positive reaction. Does that make sense, Gareth, Tyler? Am I saying that correctly?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's exactly it. And it almost becomes addicting in a sense, but an addiction in a good way, right? We all have addictive personalities, whether or not we want to admit it or not. And we are attracted and chemically, intrinsically linked to serotonin and dopamine receptors. Right. And yeah, I mean, I think just getting into a habitual routine, this is something that Nick and I talked at length about. The days where I don't train jiu-jitsu, I feel as if there's a huge part of me missing. In the mornings, I've been doing yoga, mindfulness, and meditation. After our retreat out to Montana, I realized the importance of, just sitting still, just concentrating on your breath, blocking out thoughts and all those worries and anxieties, and just getting in touch with the harmonious rhythmic breathing process, which to me has always been a huge struggle,
But then there's that education point. Once you realize like, oh, wait a minute, I'm feeling this. I need to go output. I need to get this output out so that I get that dopamine response, and then I'm better again. So there's an education point to it as well.
And I've been consistently training more and more, and I have Greg and Hampton's Jiu-Jitsu to thank for that, because, listen, we all go through our adversities and our struggles. In the last, I'd say 10 months, I've been in an extremely dark, somewhat depressed place. Long story short, Jiu-Jitsu has always been that constant. And when things get tough, that's where I see the benefit of Jiu-Jitsu even more. And so, just having that daily consistency, the ability to block out all those thoughts, the ability to just be present in the moment, the ability to downregulate cortisol and those stress release hormones that cause us to store body fat and lower testosterone, and increasing the things that increase our serotonin, dopamine feedback loops in our mind, and then our bodies innervates our bodies with positive vibrations, and those positive vibrations then radiate out into everything else in this world. Our relationships with our friends, our family, our abilities to successfully close a business meeting. It's and force multiplier have you for improving all those other areas and all those other facets of life. Just from that one practice, just from that one murder yoga session where fucking holding onto your fucking shoulder like a goddamn spider monkey.
Yeah, it's true.
Frontal attack. Nothing in life will be as difficult, and it's an instant reset. I feel good. I feel relaxed. I feel connected. I feel a sense of tribe, community, and all those serotonin and dopamine chemicals are now coursing through my body, and I feel amazing. So
yeah, your day changes a little bit when you wake up, and the first thing you do is 15 of your friends try to kill you. And the rest of the day is like, they die. So
I think so. We talk about this so much in jiu-jitsu, right? Like, nothing's going to be that hard after someone just tried to choke you for 4 minutes straight. Do you know what I mean, or whatever the case is? The day gets pretty easy. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not going to worry about that.